Okay, so now we have our network up and operational. The next thing that we need to do is to configure our time synchronization across the network. So we do that with using either a PTP or an NTP server. And in this particular case, we're going to set up to use a local NTP server. So we do that by logging into our system and going in again to our administration and configuration status. On the left-hand side, you'll see we have an option for time synchronization. So the first thing we can see that when we connect is that we have no synchronization. So we're not configured, we're not set up. And we can click on the time sync option. And again, we can see that everything is disabled. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tell the system exactly what configuration to use. So we're going to use an NTP server here. And you'll see it's changed now. And the second thing we need to do is we need to give it the IP address or the fully qualified domain name of the NTP server. So I have a local server, which is on 250.1. And I could also use, for example, time.google.com or any other third-party server. Once I've configured the NTP and the address that I want to use for my NTP server, I can hit Save Changes, and that will now save and synchronize the local broker to that time server. So again, I can come over here now and I can refresh and check on the status. It'll be restarting some of the stacks, so it might take a few seconds to come back. There we go. So we can see time synchronization is set to NTP. And again, now you can see that the device NTP time has come up and we now have time synchronization. So again, everything now has aligned and all of our clocks are now synchronized across our network. And again, if we come back to general, we should now see that we have an NTP time synchronization. So that completes the initialization of our initial bring up of our broker, but also now we have the network configured and our NTP settings configured and operational.